face, have a wee lie onto the deck for me. Onto the chest, hands are coming out nice and wide. You're going to give me rather 3 scorpion kicks off each side. Okay? 3 scorpion kicks off each side. Looking to get that foot right up to the hand. And from there, we're going to come onto all fours. We're going to hit 3. Then we do some stretching the hand out as far away as I can. Coming back into the middle. Stretching out as far as I can. Back into the middle, guys. So one more for me off one side, one more off the other. And from there, we're just going to come into a 20-second plank. Hips up in the air, squeeze the glutes, keep the abs engaged. And when I say keep the abs engaged, you know, just imagine I was standing there prodding you in the stomach. You're not kind of going, as it do it. Let's hold 5 more seconds. And rest. Back down onto the chest, guys, and we're going to go back into scorpion kicks. So arms are coming in nice and wide. Kick the leg, foot right up to that hand. One more in each. Back onto all fours. And again, we're going to go into the thread the needle, stretch the hand out as far away as you can. Get as much of a stretch into the upper back as you can. And again, we're going to come into that 20-second plank, guys, okay? I'm going to go side on. So you can really focus in. Those glutes being tight. Should be in a nice straight angle from ankle to knee to hip to shoulder. I want to avoid the hips sagging down. And then I want to avoid the hips flying up tall as well, okay? Hold that position. Another 5 seconds. Relax it. Final time for me, guys. We're going to go back into scorpion kicks. 3 scorpion kicks off each side. After that, we're up on all fours. Stretching the hand out. And replacing stretching the hand out. Last one. And our final 20-second plank. Okay, again, we're really focusing on the glutes here. Get them firing. Try to allow yourself to budge an inch as well. Take for another 10. Three more. 1. And relax. Right, guys, you're just going to pick yourselves up nice and tall. We're aiming for 3 walkouts here, 3 walkouts. So my hips are coming back. I'm walking myself out to that plank position. Keep the glutes squeezed. Walk yourself back up tall to full standing. Okay, hips back. Walk into the plank. Walk back up tall. One more. Walk into that plank. Walk back up tall. From there, guys, 6 reverse lunges off each side. Keep the chest up nice and tall. Try and get that knee nice and close to the ground without slapping off it, okay? So nice and gently coming down. 3 more to go, off each side. And the final one coming up. From there, stand up. It's 9 bodyweight squats. Remember, this is part of the warm-up, guys, so we want to really encourage a fuller range of movement here. Make sure your chest is still staying up tall. I'm not kind of losing it. Again, big bend at the knees. Drop. Big bend at the knees. Big drop there. 3 more to go. And we're going to have rely onto the back. 12, your Mesco bridges, heels into the ground, hips up tall, a little pause just to squeeze the glutes. Halfway through. And last one, we're going to go back up to our feet, back into those walkouts for me, guys. If you want to add in a wee push up to this warm-up, feel free to throw that out at the bottom of every walkout. Again, hips go back, walk out to the plank position, pause it, walk back up top. Hips back, walk out to the plank position, walk up tall. One more to go, hips back, out to the plank, back up tall. Okay, chest staying tall. 6 reverse lunges off each side for me. Halfway through. And 6. From there, guys, we're going to go into our squats. 9 squats for me. Really trying to drive those knees out nice and wide. And we're back onto our mats, back into those glute bridges. Hips up tall, big squeeze, and down. Three more to go. One more set of those 4 movements, and then we're going to get ourselves into our first couple of supersets and get ourselves working through this section, okay? So, back into the walkouts, guys. Hips are driving back. Walk out to that plank. Back up tall, okay? One more. Beautiful. From there, guys, back into those lunges. Nice. In control with these lunges, guys. Try to avoid slamming down. Halfway through. Well, back into the squats, final time. Last one. Final time with those glute bridges, guys. Three more reps. Right, relax that there, guys. First 2 movements. The first movement we're going to look for a wee bit of resistance. So that's if you have something a wee bit heavier to work with, that'd be perfect. We're still going to get something out of this without weight, but ideally having just a little bit of weight is going to make this a bit more challenging. Okay. So what we're going to look for, I'm going to grab my rucksack here. We're going to put that out in front of us. I'm going to kick one foot back behind the other, and I want all my weight driving through this front heel, okay? Almost imagine I want that front foot on a scale, and I'm trying to make that number as big as possible. So you're leading and you're pushing the foot through the ground. From there, guys, I'm just going to hinge back, hinge back, hinge back, and then I'm going to hinge my hips forward and squeeze that front foot, okay? So a single leg RDL for me, okay? Single leg RDL. So here, again, front foot forward, kick that back leg. You want all the way through that front foot. Now I'm going to kind of scrunch up my bag a little bit here to get a bit more of a fuller range of motion with this, okay? So here, hips go back, to drive those hips forward and squeeze. That's one rep, we're looking for 10 off each side. Up and big squeeze. And of course, if you're doing this just body weight, guys, keeping the chest up, hips back, it's going to get some tension. Even putting the hands out in front to make it a bit tougher as well, okay? What we want to avoid is the bend of the knees. Let's say we've got 3 more to go. Hips right back. 2 more. And last one. Okay, perfect. I'm going to switch sides. I'm going to grab that bit of resistance again. We're going to go for another 10. So my chest stays up, my shoulders are back. Down, 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 down. Hips drive forward, and squeeze. Hips back, hips back, hips back. Hips forward and squeeze. I'm not coming up to the top and locking out my leg. I want to keep a wee bit of resistance in there. So again, just pull up the shorts so you get a good position at knee angle. Hips drive back, hips drive forward. The knee should almost not be budging an inch. All that movement should be from the hip. Three more to go. 2 more. And if I come down, up. 1. Relax that, guys. Shake out the hamstrings again. We want that just out the back of the legs, okay? A lot of the hamstrings you're looking for there. Okay, we're going to get into our plank position. We're going to work some plank reaches. So when I come down, I'm focusing on keeping my glutes tight. I want to avoid that kind of Shakira-esque hip shuffle. And as I come up, I'm putting one hand up and down, one hand up, pause and down. Not as advanced, just make them shoulder taps instead. Ready? 10 for me. Keeping the glutes engaged, avoiding as much, making as little movement around the midsection as we can. Two more. 1. And relax that there, guys. Get a wee touch of water if you've got it to hand. We're going to take 30 seconds before we get back into those RDLs, okay? Just grab a wee touch of water. Again, this is a perfect example of us kind of focusing and building up our technique so that when the time comes and we might get a barbell, a dumbbell, a kettlebell back in hand, we've got this technique nailed down. So don't worry if the resistance isn't too high. Make sure we're focusing on good quality of movement, keeping a good posture throughout these RDLs as well. Right, we're going to go back in. 10 reps again off each side. So, weight comes out. I'm going to put my front foot forward. Chest up, shoulders back, and I'm going to pop all my weight. I'm going to put that leg a wee bit further back. So this back leg's more for stability here. I mean, if you're very balanced, you could then think about potentially going into a single leg, but that back leg provides balance, this front leg provides our base to work through. Okay, come down, big drive up, I need to come a wee bit lower onto that bag to get more range of motion. 3, and again, those who don't have it, use the hands, still going to get some hamstring. So of course, you have your own body as resistance. 2 more. Relax it, switch over sides, guys. Chest stays up, hips back, hips back, hips back. Drive up so. Excellent, guys. Full range of motion here. 2 more. And 1. Relax that, guys. We touch of water. Let the heart rate drop down. We'll go into those plank reaches. So really want to focus on this
being tight, this being tight. Okay, even before you jump in, you might want to actively think about that. Prodding yourself in the stomach, finding that kind of tension, prodding yourself in the bum, making sure it's not all soft there, trying to squeeze as tight as you can. Now, that thought process that we've got going there, we're just going to put into the plank, okay?
Ready, 20 reps to plank reach, guys. Keep it nice and controlled. Try to avoid doing it rifling fast, guys. Six more to go. And relax that there. 30-40 seconds, guys. We're going to go with that final set on the super set. I'm going to put my resistance away. I'm going to just go body weight for this last wee set. So again, kind of have a good idea of the movement that I'm looking for. But of course, at home, make sure you still got some resistance in hand if you've been using it before. Okay. Right, we'll get ourselves set back up. Final wee set for me here. Okay. Chest up. Hips drive back. Hips drive back. Drive my hips forward. Squeeze. Hips back, hips back, hips back. Just forward squeeze. Now again, this back leg will alter the position depending on the length of your legs, your frame. So don't worry if yours is further back or even here, as long as we're avoiding driving off the knees. We want this to be a fully, all the movement to come from the hips. Last one. Beautiful. Switch over legs. Full range. Some of us might even move to come into fuller range of motion that I'm doing. That's cool if you can. Last one for me. And relax. Shake out the legs. We'll get ourselves into that final set for me on those plank reaches. So last time, again, focusing in here, focusing in there. Final moves now. Up. And if you have to make it shoulder taps, guys, that's cool. Just carry on and focus on that squeeze in the midsection. If you need to just stay in the plank, that's cool. Again, we're looking for tension in the midsection more than anything. I'm going to do 4 more. Right, 2, 1. Relax that there, guys. Right, get a wee touch of water on board. Let the heart rates drop down. I'm going to talk us through our next 2 movements there. The second part of this is where we get our towel and our slidey surface, okay? Our towel and our slidey surface. Now, if you don't have that, that's cool. I'm going to show you and demonstrate how to do this without having that. Do not worry. But if you do have something close to hand that you know you can kind of slide on, that would be absolutely perfect for us just now, okay? So our first one's relatively simple, guys. We're going to do 8 forward lunges off each side. 8 forward lunges again. Keeping the chest up tall and stepping forward, pressing off the leg. Driving my way through that front heel. If you have any resistance to the hand, feel free to grab that any weight. Feel free to grab that. Most important thing is, as I come down, my posture's high, and I'm pushing off this front heel to get back up, okay? Right, we're going to get ourselves started. 8 off one side, 8 off the other. Let's stick to one side the whole time, guys. We're not alternating. Good, of course, if you had anything, you just be holding this up tall. Beautiful, switch on to the other leg.
Just losing my balance. 5, 6, 2 more to go. 7, and right, relax that there, guys. Next movement for me, this is where our towel and our slidey surface is going to come into a bit of fruition. We're going to work some rollouts. The rollouts are really, really excellent ab exercise. Personally, I found them really beneficial for my pull-ups, but as our abs extend, we don't want to lose that tension. Okay, so you want to keep everything tight here, which means that you might not go for the same full range of motion that I might, and I might not go the same full range of motion that others who are doing this might as well. Okay, so here, I've got a wee slider underneath, I want to be honest with you, because we don't have that slidey surface. With the towel going home, I come on my knees, I bring my hips forward, so I'm in that plank and come out with the towel as far as comfortable, then I pull that towel back in to get that slide. Now if I don't have that at home, so I'm going to demonstrate it once more, just with the slider this way, so again, out tight, pull it back in to get back up. If you don't have it at home, this is how I'm going to demonstrate it, you'll be in your knees, you're just going to walk out as far as comfortable, hold for a second and walk yourself back up tall. The one thing I want us to avoid, guys, is coming up to like here in between every rep. Because at this point, my abs aren't doing anything. If I keep myself forward in the kind of like kneeling plank, my abs are still doing a bit of work in between every rep, okay? So we go for 8 reps just now, guys. Once you're ready, let's hit set. Out, out, out. Back. Keep the glutes squeezed. Out. Back. Now, if you notice, guys, you may have seen people who can get all the way out to those touches before. That's cool. If you're not at that level, though, guys, don't worry about pushing there. You'll get there slowly but surely. Okay? Just keep going at a rate when you're challenging your abs. Three more for me. One more. Sorry, 2 more. One more. Relax that there. Especially after those plank moves, guys, should be finding that quite challenging as well. Of course, the further out you go, the harder that's going to be, that exercise. But if we find that we get to a point where we're out of this, and my bum's coming up to kind of help and support, then my abs aren't doing the same amount of work. So I'd rather we went out not as far and found that we got more out of our abs from it as well. Right, guys, when you get yourself set back up for those forward lunges again. So any resistance you have, grab it. That's absolutely fine. If you're at home and you're thinking, man, my legs are absolutely short, make this some body weight squats for 16 instead. So now we're going to go 8 off one side on the forward lunges. Avoid pushing off the legs as well, guys. We want the legs to do all the work. We just want to avoid having to support with the hands. 8 off the next side. Two more to go. Relax it. And we're going to go back into those ab exercises again. Okay? So again, with a slider, out with more, out, and pull back in. But for me, I'm going to do it with body weight, because everyone pretty much at home will be able to do a variation of this. So on the knees, even if you're just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll still be getting good work done with the abs, guys, okay? So don't worry, it does not matter how far out you go, it's what is appropriate to you and your body and your skill level, okay? Ready, guys, let's get set, 8 reps. Two reps in.
that you can probably hear my voice, the kind of strain that's going on in my abs with I speak, and as I gradually get high up the top, that strain and tension in the abs should relax. But if you can hear me now, you'll understand that's getting pretty darn tough without the need for a slider as well, okay? Or a rolling. Two more to go. One more rep to go. That's pretty tough. Again, water to hand, guys. Grab some water. Just have that kind of brainwave there. If you do this in the kitchen with some dough and a wee roller, and just as you're working out, you're creating some dough for tonight, for tomorrow's focaccia. I mean, honestly, talk about bang for your buck on exercises. So let our heart rates drop down a little bit, guys. Let the abs come back to a bit of normality. And then we're going to get ourselves back into those lunges for the final time. Okay, so if you do have your resistance to hand, grab it, get yourself set. I'm going to get back in 8 lunges off one leg, and then 8 lunges off the other. Okay. That's 9. Losing mentality here, okay? 8 for me. I'm going to do 9 off my right just to keep that balance as well. Six, 2 more reps. 8, and here's that extra one. 9. And we're going to go into that final set for me on the ab rollouts or ab walkouts for me, okay? Yeah, you're going to come onto those knees. I'm going to use this trusty towel. Just almost a wee bit of knee support as well, you know, getting old. Those knees are getting old. Right, we're back in. Hips go forward, glutes are squeezed tight. 8 reps. Ready? Let's go. Now my hands are kind of slipping forward as I do this. That's absolutely okay. If I can slip out, as long as I don't lose that control, I can still get myself back up. Still working the exact same. One more to go. Two more to go. Oh. Last one. Oh. Get some water involved, guys. I'm going to pop away my trusty towel, pop away the slider. I want you to just get some water on board. We don't need any resistance in this one. So take some water on board. Right, guys, we are going to work some Cuban rotations here. Now, Cuban rotations won't really challenge the heart rate, but what it's going to do is work a lot of little posterior muscles in that upper back, okay? And for a lot of us, we'll probably be spending a bit more time than we usually would over desks, on the sofa, even if you've been sat in bed, reading away, or on the laptop, etc. Chances are we're maybe getting a wee bit too much internal rotation in the shoulder. So what this is doing is trying to encourage that external rotation, which for most of us we'll just think of as a better form of posture in the shoulders. So you can do this standing, guys. I'm going to do this kneeling here. I want my elbows to come up high. My hands are going to be here. I'm going to rotate up, press the ceiling, bring the hands down to the elbows, almost parallel with each other, and then bring them all the way back down. Okay? That's 1 rep. I'm going to go for 9 more, so we're aim for 10 reps here. If you go up to 15, feel free. I'm going to stick at the 10, okay? So side on, elbows are up. Now you notice how I cannot really get them too far back behind. Now I'm getting them right on top of the elbow.
straight up. So that's the kind of movement we want to encourage here, guys. We want to avoid the hands kind of just being here. Okay, we want them to be almost 180 degrees. So say that was 0, all the way to 180, all the way back up. So I think that's 4. And again, I'm going to go side on for the last 5. Not side on, front facing. All the way up, all the way back down. 3, 2, and 1. Relax that there, guys. Right, our next set we're going to look for is 10 burpees, guys. 10 burpees. Now, how I want us to do this is I want us to aim for our chest to touch the ground. That doesn't necessarily mean we need a full push up in there. We're just trying to get all the way to the ground, pick ourselves up, and a little jump. Okay? So how I want this to be done is we're going to get our hands down the ground. I'm going to bring my legs back, my chest comes down, I pick myself up. Now you can spring your feet onto your heels, or you can stand on a heel, and a little jump up instead. Okay? If you're a bit more advanced, guys, add the push up. If you're really advanced, add a tuck jump in there as well. Okay? So this could be absolutely minging, no matter how advanced you are. 10 really good quality, intense burpees should be challenging for everyone. Now I'm going to stick a wee bit slower pace, guys. If you finish before me, that's absolutely cool. Go as fast as you can. I'm going to try and keep everyone working at a similar-ish pace. Ready, guys? 10 burpees forward. 10 burpees. Ready? Knees will stand back. Jump up. Hands up there. Leg pop up. Leg jump up. That's just the halfway mark, guys. Three more to go. Last one. Get some water more, guys. I'm going to put 30 seconds on the timer. We're going to get back into those human rotations. Get a wee touch of water, or if you've got it nearby. Now, guys, when we're hitting those, if you're saying to yourself, that was a mere 7 out of 10, let's try and take it up to an 8. So either by bringing the push up involved, making the squat jump higher, making it a tuck jump instead. Okay, so if you came out that difficulty-wise, it was only a 6 out of 7. Let's try and up the intensity a wee bit for your second set. Just now, we go back into those Cuban rotations. So onto knees, elbows high, up till press, all the way back down. It's one rep. Make sure we're not letting our chest come forward as well. Our chest is sitting up nice and high, so we're getting as much range into the shoulder joint as we can. 4 more reps to go. 3, 2, 1. Shake that off, guys. 10 seconds, we're going to go back into those burpees. So again, as I said earlier on, if you felt that that first set was maybe only a 7 out of 10 difficulty, let's try and ramp up that difficulty a wee bit with it, either add the push up, making a squat jump, or making a tuck jump to the top, okay? Ready, guys, 10 reps, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Of course, if you can just spring onto the heels, that's great, but I want to make sure every one of us is coming right onto the heels and not on the toes with these burpees. 5 reps, go.
2 more to go. 9. 10. Relax, guys. 30 seconds of rest. We're going to go into that final set of the Cuban rotations and final set of the burpee. Again, nice deep breaths. Let your heart rate drop down. Right. We'll get ourselves onto our knees for the final time on those Cuban rotations. Then we're going to go into our final set of the burpees. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Elbows high. Stretch. Back down. Side. Stretch. Make sure we go for that full extension at the top, guys. Three more reps to go. 2, and last one. And shake it off. We're going to go into that final set forming those 10 burpees. Final set of the 10 burpees. And then we're into our last wee bit of fun stuff for the day. Okay? Let's get ready, guys. Final set of 10 for me, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Right up onto the heels, back up to elbow. Past the halfway mark, guys, you've only got 4 more to go here. Two more to go. Last one. Time to relax that there. We'll take a wee bit of rest and we'll get ourselves set up for our finisher. So our finisher today, guys, is a 12-minute EMOM every minute. We're starting a new exercise, okay? So the faster you can put the exercises, the more rest you're going to get. First round, we're going for 10 push-ups. Again, it can be kneeling, maybe from a full plank. Second round, we're looking for 15 sit-ups. Third round, we're going to go for 10 squat jumps. Fourth round, we're going to look for 40 mountain climbers, okay? Now, I'm going to go at that pace, so I'm going to hit 3 of each of those 4 over the 12. Now, if you really want to push yourself, guys, get your heart rate high, get into that red zone. What I want you to do is you're going to pair the 10 push-ups with the 10 squat jumps for 1 round, and then you're going to pair the 15 sit-ups and 40 mountain climbers for the other round. So you'll do 6 of each of those to take us up to that 12-minute EMOM, okay? So I'm going to work hitting just the 1 exercise over the 60 seconds, but if you really want to hammer yourself today, guys, push that. You'll do the 10 push-ups, 10 squat jumps together as 1 round, and the 15 sit-ups and the 40 mountain climbers as the 2nd round. Right, guys, we're going to get ourselves set for that first 60 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hands in. Remember, we can do this from the knees, of course. Make sure it's full range push-ups. So that's us at 21 seconds, guys. If you can, jump up, give me those 10 squat jumps as well. Push yourself a wee bit more if you can. The rest of us, we've got 30 more seconds before we're in for those 15 sit-ups, guys. Again, more time to rest means that we should have a good quality of movement. We don't want to just think that we're hammering this, so the quality goes out the door. 15 seconds. Now I'm going to quickly demonstrate the 2 options I'm looking for with these sit-ups, guys. First one's more traditional, hands to the side of the head, trying to keep them on the tempo. Personally, get my hands in the sky and try and reach up as they come up. Okay? 3, 2, 1, 15 sit-ups. Try to keep a wee pause at the bottom of every rep, so I'm not almost throwing myself in to those sit-ups, guys. Ten reps down. And 15. If you hit those 40 mountain climbers, go for it, guys. That's got 15 seconds left, and we're into those 10 squat jumps. Okay? Good work if you're at home just finishing mountain climbers. Right, guys, 3 seconds, we're into those 10 squat jumps. Make sure they're good quality, okay? Let's go. Down, pause, drive up. Drive up. Halfway. "30 seconds down, guys. 30 seconds more rest to go. We're going to go into those 40 mountain climbers." Now, how I'd encourage us to do those mountain climbers, guys, is to get the knees up to the outside of the elbows on the same side. Those 40. Okay. 10 seconds, guys, and we're into the 40 mountain climbers again. If you're still pushing, guys, go for the 40 mountain climbers. Roll onto the back straight afterwards and hit those 15 sit-ups. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Should be at halfway mark. Relax that there. Right up at the 30-second mark, okay? Let the heart rate drop down. And we're going to hit our next minute into 10 push-ups again. Ten seconds, guys. Again, keep the quality there. I want the chest hit the ground every rep. Even if you have to come on those knees to finish them off. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Halfway through. Relax that, jump into those squat jumps if you can, guys. We still have 30 seconds before we're into that next set of those sit-ups. Take the breath back. Body should be feeling pretty tired at this point, especially as you've been doing these sessions throughout the week. Those push-ups, I start to add up, especially with that from chest to ground. Burpee that we're hitting in that final super set. Right, guys, we're going to go back into those 15 sit-ups. That's 3 more seconds. 2, 1. Let's get ourselves in. Keep that wee pause at the bottom so I'm not throwing myself in to every sit-up. And make sure your heels step on the ground, guys. If I lift my heels off as I come up, it's usually a wee cheat that will make that a lot easier for me. Two more. Last one. 20 seconds left for myself. Probably finish a wee bit further before if you're carrying on those mountain climbers. Keep going, guys. That's us at the halfway mark of this 12-minute long. So 6 minutes down, 6 more to go. Let's pick ourselves up. We are going to get in to those 10 squat jumps again. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Big explosion, get as high as you can to the ceiling. Okay, 2 more to go, guys. Relax that. 30 seconds to go. And we're into those mountain climbers. 20 more seconds, guys. If you really want to murder yourself and you've had enough of doubling up on them, say those mountain climbers, go for jackknives, where we move our 2 feet together as well, okay? We want to keep pushing hard. This is a 5 more minutes of work to go. 5 more minutes of work. 3, 2, 1. So the jackknives, just be 40 of these with doubles instead. Okay, it's 5 down. That's the halfway mark. And 20. Relax that, guys. Right, we have 1 more set on each exercise. 1 more set on each exercise to go, and that's us done with today's workout and with that 12-minute EMOM. Okay, 15 seconds. Final set of the push-ups coming up. Okay. Again, quality last reps are your best reps. Ready, guys? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Two more to go. 40 seconds, guys, into that final set of sit-ups. And we're going to touch your water. We've got 3 more rounds to go. 15 sit-ups, 10 squat jumps, 40 mountain climbers. Oh, 20 seconds. Ten seconds, and we're into our final set on those sit-ups, guys. So heels into the ground, pause at the bottom of every rep. Let's go. Six down. Five more reps. Relax that, guys. 2 more rounds to go. Let's get up onto the feet for us. We're into our final set of 10 squat jumps. Ten seconds to go. Ready, guys? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice big height. Trying to drive your head through your ceiling. Of course, if that's not a literal, more of a metaphorical one. 4 reps gone. Final 2, guys. And last one. Relax that. 25 seconds. Final round of those mountain climbers. And that's us done for the day, guys. Ten seconds. Ready. Final 40, guys. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Halfway through, keep the pace going. Final 10. Relax that there. Couple of nice deep breaths in, guys. And we'll get ourselves a nice wee stretch on and call it a day. So here, I'm trying to get my elbows out wide. In for 3 wee knee rocks off each side. Let the knees come down, hold for a wee second, and then switch. Make sure I'm keeping my shoulders and elbows into the ground here. One more off each side. And we'll just take a leg up in the air, grab behind the knee, pull that toe towards you. We're just going to hold that in tight for a wee 5-second stretch. Switch over legs. Heel to the ceiling, toe in towards you, hold for 5. And relax that, guys. Thank you very much for your hard work. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a lovely day, and I hope I see you soon.